what are the exact products that I actually need. It is extremely easy to apply and extremely easy to take off, and it works well for quick protection. Mobile detailers, this might be something that you're interested in. For me personally, does this have a place in my professional detailing world? What's going on, guys? In this video, I am reviewing a new ceramic spray that you can apply to your car extremely quickly and basically without any risk of damaging anything because the product is so easy to use. Let's get into it. Now guys, first thing is first, I want to say thank you to Avalon King for sponsoring this video. They just dropped a new release of their Avalon King Armor Shield Light fast ceramic spray that we're talking about here. Let's go ahead and jump straight in. Now let's talk about opening up this bottle. Number one, it comes with a spray head, and of course the bottle is capped off, makes it a little bit easier to ship. You're not going to spill anything. Of course, when you open the bottle, you've got a 16 fluid ounce or 473 milligrams for those of you who are not in the United States and use the metric system like the rest of the world. You're going to get about 16 ounces or 473 milliliters of the liquid product in the bottle. Now, of course, when you open it up and stick that spray trigger or spray head into the bottle, the first thing you might realize when you actually spray the product out of the bottle is that it's actually a purple product. And hopefully you guys can see this in that tiny little reservoir there. There's a little bit of a purple hue. Now, let me first read the directions here. Fast ceramic spray is a super fast ceramic coating for an easy clean, super hydrophobic, maximum shine on your vehicle's surface. Apply to any surface, anytime, in any conditions, wet, dry, hot, or cold. Simply spray and instantly wipe off. It's an instant wipe application. The directions say you can apply it wet or dry. You can spray it directly onto the surface or onto a microfiber towel, which I did both. Wipe onto the surface using a crosshatch pattern with slight overlap. Flip the towel, use the dry side to dry off the excess. And the last part of the directions here say, please don't drink or put in your eyes even if you own a Pontiac Aztek. Now, a quick medical warning for anybody thinking about drinking this product.
Water, if in eyes, remove contact lenses if present and easy to do. Continue rinsing, irrigate copiously with clean, fresh water for at least 10 minutes. Hold the eyelids apart if ingested, rinse mouth with water.
Only if the person is conscious. Do not induce vomiting. Now guys, in addition to the bottle itself, I also used out of the 6-pack of the microfiber towels that come from Avalon King, one of their microfiber towels was plenty to actually do this entire car. Let's go ahead and start applying it. Now the first thing that you guys are gonna notice when you actually spray this onto the microfiber towel or spray it onto the car is this actually smells like cologne. And if you guys remember back over, let's say 15 years ago when Axe body spray was on the rage and every 13-year-old boy sprayed it on because he thought it would attract women to him with no work, that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's actually a pretty good smell, but again, don't actually use it as deodorant. Resist the temptation, even though the temptation is strong. Now the very first thing that I noticed about this product is that it's unbelievably easy to remove. I was actually anticipating that with this product because when you have a product that's formulated for hot, cold, wet, dry, it's often something that really is kind of impossible to leave streaks on the paint with, and really in any environment, whether you use a little too much or a little too little, it's going to be something that is very, very easy to take off. So that's the first thing that really characterizes this product. You're not going to get any streaking, very, very easy to take off. Now I want to show you guys something that I did with this product because when I'm dealing with products like this, I like to kind of over apply it on a particular section, let it sit for just a second, and then see how easy it is to get all the excess up. So on the front fender here next to the driver's side door, I literally just sprayed and sprayed and sprayed and sprayed the product until it was dripping off the paint. I let it sit there for a second. Then of course I took my microfiber towel and I started wiping it off. It was really just as easy to remove all of that excess with that single microfiber towel using the wet side and then the dry side as any other part of the car would be to remove this particular product. Now guys, as we talk more and more about specific products, you might be wondering, Luke, what are the exact products that I actually need to detail an entire car when I'm on a budget? I have a free resource for you in the YouTube description box below. It's called the Essential Detailing Toolbox. It's simply the top 12 tools and products I suggest for detailers, all available for under 500 bucks. Click that link, grab that free resource. Now let's get back into the review. Now it's probably important to say that in my experience with products like this, they don't have necessarily the longest durability, but they work as a really good ceramic topper, drying aid, or quick gloss for the next month to, let's say, 3 months of protection. So that's where I think this product is probably going to fall into, even though I don't necessarily know the long-term durability because it's the first time of me actually using the product. Now I want to show you guys something else that I did on the opposite side of the car, on the passenger side door. I quickly took the bottle, sprayed a little bit on the side, and then I went to the rest of the car to finish applying this product while that particular spray on the passenger side door was drying. I wanted to see how easy it was to remove the product from car paint after it had dried, because oftentimes these products, when they dry, get really easily reactivated with a little bit more spray of the product. So I pulled the Prius into the garage and I'm trying to show you guys what it looked like with the lighting. It is really difficult to see because it's hard to see the tiny freckling from the product when it's dry, but nonetheless, the dry product is on that particular side of the Prius, and maybe you can see a couple glimpses of it in the light as I'm shining it. You guys can see I took very, very little of the product, sprayed it over that area as well as on the rest of the door, went ahead and wiped it off, buffed it off with a dry side. All of that dry product came off completely. It was extremely easy to remove. No damage was left on the paint, no streaking, no freckling left over. It was as if there was no product ever dried on the paint itself anyway. Now guys, as I apply it to the rest of the Prius, whether it's the windows, the black trim, or the paint, there's three main things that stand out to me about this product and put it in a specific category. Number one, it is extremely easy to apply and extremely easy to take off. In fact, on the driver's side door panel, I did not even buff it off with the dry side of my microfiber towel. I simply buffed it in or off with my wet side and then left it. There were still absolutely no streaks whatsoever, which tells me once again that this product probably falls into the 1 to 3 month durability category, and it works really, really well for some quick gloss, a ceramic topper, or just quick protection if you're in the elements. So mobile detailers, this might be something that you're interested in. I would say that this product is very comparable to something like Meguiar's Synthetic Express Spray Wax in terms of its usability in those kind of variations of different environments. Number two, it can be used on hot paint, like I said, wet paint, cold paint, all of that sort of stuff. I actually just finished washing the Prius and it was not totally dry. It was still extremely easy to put on, extremely easy to take off. And finally, number three, I want you guys to see the immediate water beading of what this product looks like, so you guys can see whether I'm using it on the paint, the black trim that's been applied, or the windows. The water beading looks fantastic, as we would expect. We're probably not surprised by that because, like I said, I actually just applied the product itself, but it's already beating up that water really, really well. Time will tell us how long that actually lasts. But again, I put this product not in a category of trying to set my expectations for some year, 2 year, 3 year durability, but rather a product that I can lean on if I'm worried because I'm working in a hot environment and I want to get something done quickly without having to go back over my work, and something I know I can depend on. That's definitely the kind of results you're going to get with this product. Now guys, the last and probably most obvious thing to say about this product is that there's no curing time that actually is necessary for the product to start working, right? I immediately started using my pressure washer on it after it was applied. I didn't bring it in the garage and let it sit for 12 hours. This isn't your classic traditional ceramic coating, right? It's a spray topper. It's a quick protectant. It's giving you that hyper gloss in a really small amount of time, and it's something that you're using in any conditions without having to worry about the kind of results you're gonna get. I actually also used it on the interior of these windows as well as the exterior. So I get to put a really nice layer of protection on those interior windows. Not to mention, if I had to make a guess, I imagine a really good off-label use for this product would probably be on the interior vinyls, rubbers, leathers, and plastics inside of the car, whether it's dashboard, console, steering wheel. This probably applies really easily to those areas and gives you that last minute protection that you're looking for and a really good scent. So to officially conclude, who do I suggest purchase this product and who do I suggest not purchase this product? Number one, for me personally, does this have a place in my professional detailing world? Because I'm buying things in bulk and I'm making sure that I'm getting kind of a lot of chemical for a little bit of money, and I have things comparable to this, I'm not going to buy a bunch of individual bottles like this. But the first person that would definitely benefit from something like this is going to be the consumer or the hobbyist in their weekend warrior mode, making sure that their car stays in tip-top condition, especially if you're living in one of those states like myself where it's crazy hot in the summer and really cold in the winter and the humidity sucks pretty much year-round. This product is going to give you the results you're looking for without you having to wonder about what you're going to get later. It also falls into the category of a person who might be afraid to use a product on their car, kind of like I suggest their official ceramic coating. Avalon King has a ceramic coating as well that, while it's not something I use professionally, it is something that I use for anybody who's getting into ceramic coatings, because it's basically a risk-free product that gives you the ability to understand the way ceramic coatings work, feel it out a little bit, and not risk damaging the car. Oftentimes in the detailing world, when you're stretching long-term durability, you're also getting into products that are a little bit more finicky to apply, and so people tend to be kind of wary of them, especially when they're beginning. This product would be a great way to get over that speed bump if you identify with that feeling like, man, I don't really know what I'm doing, it kind of freaks me out, and I want something where the results are basically sure. This is absolutely going to fit that category as well. And the third major category of somebody who I think would benefit from this is if you are a mobile detailer and you have been struggling using different products in the sun specifically this summer, or you've just never really been able to get your hands on a product that works well in the heat. I think this would be a really good benchmark for those of you who are struggling in that area to understand that products like this do exist, and you can kind of feel out what you should expect from a product that you might buy in bulk later on by using this as kind of a benchmark process. Now, I also am going to hook up 2 products below that I suggest for professionals that I think is comparable to this product if you're going through a bunch of product and you need to buy in bulk. But like I said, I think those are the 3 categories of people that would really benefit from a product like this. And because I talk to mostly professionals, hopefully that gives some context into the divide that I draw between consumer products and professional products and why. Now guys, of course, if you want to check out this product, it will be available in the YouTube description box below, and make sure to grab my Essential Detailing Toolbox, because that's the top 12 tools and products that I suggest for auto detailers who are getting into the business, all available for under $500. I think it's gonna be a really helpful resource for you. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, from Luke here at Wilson Auto Detailing, keep working hard, and I will see you in the next video. Hey guys, it's raining right now, and I thought this would be a perfect time to show you the real world effects of the Avalon King spray ceramic coating. The driver's side door, you guys can see all that water beading right there. Looks really, really good. And this is really as real world as it gets, isn't it? You can see on the black trim beading up, the window beading up. And you guys can see as it rains on the hood here, and the beads get a little too heavy because it collects a little too much water with that surface tension, they just start to roll off. Very, very cool.